love me, hang banners when I win. I relax, come back, then do it all again. Calhoun flow, as this clown should know. They diss me in videos, big shoes and red nose. Sometimes I think retaliation, but then I think, why compare average to greatness? Then I count my chips and take a vacation. Come back, relax and see the same ones hating. Damn, what's the matter with y'all? Shit, where would you be if Nazi should fall?
What's good? Gemski TV with Lady Laws, your girl. We in here with your boy Nasdaq Ness, iBattle talent coordinator, / battle rapper, / recording artist. We here in New York Connections at the Connection Studio. We're about to get this interview popping with Nasdaq Ness. So talk to us, Ness. Tell us a little about yourself. Talk to us about what you're doing in iBattle, what you're doing as an artist, what you're doing as a battle rapper. So you sound busy, so we want to know how you do it. What's going on?
For battling purposes, that's very light. I do that once in a blue. But as far as for iBattle, what we do is try to put together the best battles possible, the best matchups possible for the people in general. iBattle is a stage. iBattle Worldwide is not a league. For a lot of people who get confused by that, we try to put the best artists that we can on the stage just to entertain the people. Period. That's what my job is, to find some of the best artists, get them on the stage, and get them rocking.
So, Ness, you also do a lot of battle rapping. I've seen you in the stage, I've seen your performance, I've seen the bars coming out. Talk to us. Who you think got your best performance?
Nobody. Nobody's got my best performance yet.
Nobody got your best performance?
I've had fun with it, but nobody's actually got me serious yet. It takes more for that. I have to really, like, I'm inspired by the culture, yes, but I have to feel as though it is literally a challenge uniquely, not the same thing that we hear. Because one thing I've learned about battle rap now is back in the days it was a lot more universal. It was a lot more original. Now everybody does word break schemes, word play to the 10th power. Feels like I'm in English class all over again. Like, it's not rapping anymore. I barely hear any rapping. That's why I'm fans of people who rap. I love to see when Hitman Holla performs, people say he don't say anything. He says a lot. He's actually straight to the point instead of trying to encyclopedia your whole way around is crazy to me. So
yeah, it seems like everybody's following the same role. But when you saying that nobody has got your best performance, are you saying that nobody has been challenging enough for you?
Yes. I feel as though my most challenging battle was with Ladizé. I love the performance that Ladizé brought. But most other people, like, even when I walk into the battle, when I'm watching what people are doing, they all are doing uniquely the same thing in just a different way. So, like, it's like you took it from where it was. Like, if somebody else was already doing, like, a Chilla Schemes, that's my man. Chilla Schemes, Newborn's crazy with the punches, but the way that they do them, everybody else is starting to do them that way. m.ciddy would do reverse punchlines and word breaks. So would Blackheart would do word breaks and long schemes. Now everybody's doing them. I'm almost seeing a whole round of a scheme and word break. Like, you're taking the English language and just playing with it too much. Like, rap isn't just that. Rap is actually to get the point across, but also you have to have some type of rhythm. People are not rapping; they're just spoken word. It sounds like deaf poetry.
They're copying. You can't copy respect. Is one of the things that people say, and it's true, because I have watched a lot of battles, and you see, like you said, Chilla Jones. It works for him because he originates his style. Other people, if you try to be like him, it's not going to work for you.
Exactly.
When you come up with your own style and be original, that's what separates you from everybody else.
Exactly.
And that's why Ness does what he does. He's definitely, if you watch his style, he's not the same. He's not trying to do the schemes or everything else everybody's doing. He has his own original schemes, whatever he comes up with. He does it. I haven't seen you do any schemes, but
I've done small schemes. Like, I have fun with it. Like, as a rapper, you're supposed to. But then when you make it, when your whole style is one thing that you've taken from other battle rappers, to me, it feels like I'm watching a rerun. If that's the case, I go watch that battle rapper. Like, if everybody wants to do what somebody else is, like, that's why people love T-Rex. T-Rex, you cannot take his style. Rex is Rex. Same thing with Lux. You can try to rap like Lux, but you'll never sound exactly like Lux. It's originality. That's what separates them. It's not just their ability to play with words. It's also the originality. And that's why, like, with me, in most battles, I never do the same thing twice. I don't think my opponent is the challenge. I think myself is the challenge. I like to do something different every time. So I'll say something, even if I do a word break, I'll say it, but then I don't stay doing that for a whole round. Yeah, like, I'll do do plenty of different things in a round for fun. You know what I'm saying? Or I might take one round and just punch you to death. It all depends on how I feel at the moment and what I think is more creative at that time.
Do you think people do the whole using the whole thing for a whole round is like cheating in a way?
It's not cheating. It's like you trying to cater to the fans, but to me, people forget you're the rapper. The fans, you don't have to necessarily cater to them in that facet. What you do is you do something, you be entertaining, like Daylight. That's why Daylight, my homie, I love what Daylight does. Because he does all his things that he does. He might do word breaks and wordplay schemes all day, but he's original because he's more witty and funny with it, and he'll put on a show for you. That's his way of being him. Like, everybody don't understand that facet of it. I think what it is not a cheat code. It's just you trying to play to the crowd, and fans love it. Like,
entertainment.
They can word break and scheme the whole round and not say one thing about you, and a fan will be like, he won, because they're so used to every rapper doing that now. So it's like, if he can do that well,
you're right. I've seen that happen a lot. And you know what? You made a point with Daylight. You know, he's funny jokes. Me, I'm the type of viewer that I like to laugh. I always hear a lot of different. Everybody has a conflict of bars over jokes. Over bars. I personally feel there should be some jokes because we're the viewers. Battle rappers, only you guys are gonna understand. Most of you guys will understand what they're saying. Yeah, some of the fans, but I think entertainment has to do with making people laugh. Now, do you feel the same way? Do you think you should have some jokes in your, in your rounds?
I agree. I think my whole thing is, if you're battle rapping, your goal is to rap, but not just rap. Your goal is to entertain and demean your opponent. Like, if I'm battling you, my goal is to beat you, not just put together a bunch of words better than you, but at the same time I have to dish you in a way. So if I'm putting together words and I'm just breaking your name apart and breaking a million other things apart, but I don't really say anything about you, not your facial features, not the fact that you dress like a bum every day, and I'm just rapping about like the moon and you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm rapping about the moon and the stars. This dude standing in front of me in pajama pants, but I don't mention it at all. To me, that's not bad. Like, you can't tell me a person winning a battle when that's not battling. They're just rapping for you on stage, and a lot of times they're not even rappers. They just sound like they're reading from the encyclopedia on the stage.
Who in the future do you see yourself or would like to kill him? I'm talking about killing somebody that you always said, look, man, if I ever had the opportunity, I would just wish, because I know everybody, you know, everybody a rapper has that inside. They probably won't say it because they don't want to sound like that, but who do you ever want to, like, hit the stage and just feel like, yo, I would love to eat him up? Me
personally, I'm gonna be real, I really don't have a person. There's people that I particularly, their styles I don't like. I don't particularly like John style. Don't particularly like Conceited style. I particularly don't like anybody that doesn't genuinely like either rap or isn't very, very original.
So basically you're saying that there's nobody out there that, you know, you would like to kill. So speaking about kill, you got battle coming up. Who do you plan on killing next?
I got Battle Trap House, New York. Shout out to No Mercy. Battling a kid named Jay Murder. I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm not, no disrespect. Yeah, his name is Jay Murder. I have no clue who that is yet, really. I'm not lying. I literally asked No Mercy who it was, but No Mercy said he thought he was good. Said I'll try to check him out. But yeah, if they think he's nice, then I'll definitely do it. I'll look and see if it's, you know what I'm saying. But yeah.
You prepared? You ready for him?
I don't know who he is. I don't know who the fuck that is. When I find out who it is, then I'll have something to say to him. So then I don't know who the fuck that is. So
when
I can't.
Are you battling
him?
The guy you don't know who it is.
Oh, it's February 9th, Trap House, NY. I don't have the location yet. When I do, I'll post it on Facebook, Twitter, and all that. But February 9th, I'm battling Jay Murder, Trap House. Also, I have a battle coming up, possibly March. I don't have a date yet for it. With Neutral Ground, shout out to Speak. Of course, shout out to Big Homie Logic. I should be back. Probably be back on the iBattle stage March, possibly. I don't know versus who yet. People could put in their applications. I definitely give out work. Also, definitely want to shout out the January 18th event, iBattle at Addiction Nightclub.
iBattle. Make sure y'all come.
Waterbury, Connecticut. Daylight versus m.ciddy main event. City Ties versus Presidential Dubs. Hazy Williams versus Prez Mafia. Greedy Grinds versus Nuff Said. There's going to be a lot of crazy battles going on. Tape Deck versus Ray Stizzy. There's going to be a lot of dope shit going on. I think that's going to be a crazy event. A lot of new talent up there, too. That's been, like, shout out to My Block BZ on the card. There's a bunch of people on the card. Eclipse the God, my homie. He battling Diesel. it's a lot of dope battles on that card coming up.
Is there anything else that iBattle got coming up you would like to talk about?
Yes, the March card. There's a February card also that's coming out great. I'm not gonna speak too much on it until some things get solidified, but March is some big things happening. I can't say the exact battles, but I say shout out to Chilla Jones, who should definitely be on that card. Shout out to Daylight again, who should definitely be on that card. Shout out to m.ciddy, who's definitely on that card. Shout out to a few other people. Shouts to Hearts, Blackheart Adonis. Like, the March card should definitely be very, very fun. P-Row, of course. Check out P-Row versus Active. Very slept on battle, too.
Yeah, that was a crazy battle. I was the first one to watch that. Make sure y'all get that. Shout out to iBattle, too. January 18th, Cold World 2. At Club Addiction in Waterbury. Don't miss this event so you can see what type of stages that this man right here and Logic himself puts together for the viewers to see. So make sure y'all come out and support the event. Follow them on Twitter at iBattleWW.
Follow me at Nasdaq Ness, NASDAQ NESS on Twitter. And get at me at Nasdaq Ness on Facebook.
There you have it. You tune in Gemski TV with Lady Law. Interview your favorite battle rappers, what we do.
You are now rocking with Gemski TV and Lady Law. It's your boy Nasdaq Ness. Indeed.